zombies and they would just be, you know what I'm saying, strolling. So I was like, I bet you I can make this, do a dance. I bet you I can make it hot. So I was by myself in the dining room. I actually came up with that hustle to somebody can get her to dance like strip. And I know it doesn't make sense, but it was just a beat. And it was intended for it's called zombie walk. Now, it became Obby walk because when people watch somebody dance, they mimic it. So it's like they walking, so Obby walk. You know what I'm saying? And it's the depth to it is because some people, like you say, they get caught up with other things and want to mimic or be like somebody. You know, and sometimes it can be good because they can be a motivation to come up with other things. So it was called the zombie walk. And I was being so silly, like DJ, Jeter, you know, he danced with the Pistons. He came over to my house, what up, bro? Yeah, ooh. I'm like, DJ, man, let me show you this move. So he was like, what you got? I was like, look, it's the zombie walk. He was like, zombie walk? I was like, yeah. I was like, we was freestyling. I'm not a rapper, so we just freestyling off top of the dome, coming up with some silly stuff. And I was like, we rapping, he's like, yeah. And I was like, hold on, remix. And I was like, you add the shoulder, that's when you bring the shoulder up, you add the lean, boom, take your right leg, put it in front of your jeans. The way it came about was like, it sounded like this, it was like, add your shoulder and add your lean, put your right leg in front of your jeans, hey, zombie walk. But then it was the Obby walk. So it's like, you add the shoulder, add the lean, put your right leg in front of your jeans, Obby walk, Obby walk. So it was just something come up with, like we do a lot of creative stuff like that, just for fun. Like, he was around when I came with the jiggy. Now the jiggy, you know how, I don't know if y'all know the history behind twerking and popping. Growing up, when you see a girl dance with a guy, it was twerking, right? That's when it was invented, because she was working him. Two people, twerking. And when it was her doing it herself, it was popping. Social media got it as, oh, she's twerking.
Right.
She's popping.
Right.
She's not twerking, she's popping.
Right.
So, I was like, hey, TJ, man, what if you getting danced by a big girl? I mean, big. So, come here for a second, come here. Oh, goodness. When the dude dances with a girl, he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, if she big, you gotta hit this with me. I was like, if she big, you gotta do it like these. Yeah. Again, just on some silly stuff. So me and DJ come up with dance steps or whatever, right? My uncle came up from Ohio. And I was like, okay, uncle, let me see what you got. He was like, right? I was like, what is this? He was like, yeah, you don't know nothing about that. I was like, man, like you frying some french fries at McDonald's. So me and DJ was like, bro, you know that the jiggy you got, let's add a whole bunch of the city dancers. I asked my brother to dance. He was trying to do the wave. Now he looked like Usher, but he can't dance like Usher. His wave was like, instead of it being like this, he was like, you know what I'm saying? I laughed. It was hilarious. So, me and DJ in the club, I think you probably seen us do this. It was like a whole bunch of silly dances we just put together. And we got the fries, we got the jiggy, and everything. So, we started doing the jiggy, and it's funny because we doing the jiggy and I just see other people doing it.
And what song they be doing it to though? What song we usually pull it out of? The wobble.
The wobble.
Jiggy.
And then like, it's funny because the Obby walk, I'm like, man, it makes sense. The history behind the Obby walk because people see y'all doing a dance or see y'all doing something. Want to be a part of it because it's fun, it's entertaining, it's something to do. Like 248, 313, left side, boom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own thing they do. Now, I don't rap. I can't rap. Tried it. Failed miserably. But dancing, I'm good at that. So I'm gonna stick to it. Now I feel if I was to write something, I probably could. But I'm not a singer either. Get over the phone, talk to a girl, she's like, you can't sing. I was like, I don't care. My mama like my voice.
What's the plan of jacket though?
Look,
Yeah.
it's the history behind the jacket. It's history behind the jacket.
It's like flicking it.
And like DJ laugh all the time. He was like, bro, flick the jacket, flick the jacket. You know, so I mean, it's just entertaining. I like doing stuff that puts smiles on people's faces because I mean, I've been down. My mom passed in 2013. And not a lot of people know that because I don't tell that to everybody. But I look at it like, you're not promised eternity here on earth, but you are promised eternity in heaven. This is just flesh and bone, or whatever. But it's not about things you really, really do, but it's about what you really help and leave behind. Like, we all got a legacy to leave behind. You know, I don't want to leave back behind a negative, you know what I'm saying, nothing negative. Like, yeah, he known for this, No, I want people like, oh, Dale, you remember that he used to make us laugh all the time, remember that I'll be walking, he came in with, Good times. And I feel like as people, because we're not black, we're not white, we're not Chinese, we ain't none of that. We all humans. We all one people under the moonlight, the sunlight, whatever you want to call it. We just in different locations of the world. And you just got to embrace you and do your thing. Like, I know I ain't say nothing on the mic. Y'all like, why you wait till close? But, but everybody as an individual, like I said, they are extraordinary. Now, the reason you're extraordinary is because it's something you got that somebody else don't have. But you're able to provide them with that because you have it, you know it, you've mastered it. Now it's time to teach. That's why a lot of people look at, like, relationships and be like, oh, you cheated on me, I'm done with you. Now, I look at it like, okay, you deserve a second chance, and prove to me that you deserve this second chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to belittle your body because no sin is greater than the next. But at the same time, if you're showing me you caring and everything, as far as that goes towards the relationship, then it's more to that. Because you can ask an old couple how long they've been married. They say 40, 50 years. Have you ever had any rocky parts in your relationship? Yes. So it made us stay together because of love. Now, that you give to people. I like dancing. When I dance, people laugh, smile, enjoy themselves. Y'all just did it and didn't even know it. Now, and other things of creativity, like coming up with dance steps, and then people like, oh, I learn that. I don't mind taking time out to teach. It's just, are you willing to learn? A lot of people, a guy once told me, he said, I couldn't be in your shoes trying to teach somebody because I have little patience. I'm like, bro, you got to understand, you got to have patience for different people because not everybody learns as fast as you. You know, take your time. Show them that you help, you want to help, you care. Instead of being like, oh, you can't do it. Forget what you're talking about. No. Why? Because at one point in time, you're going to be struggling with something, and somebody's going to be like, well, I'm going to be patient with you. Take my time out to help you learn. Just like the Karate Kid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do. See? You know what I'm talking about? Wax on, wax off. He ain't do it. Like, why you got to be doing this is to teach you how to block. Now, when you do it, it's natural. You know what I'm saying? I met him from dancing. And I know he was like, they in there boogieing and everything. Now I know I can get out there. You know? Like, she mentioned to me earlier, when we was in the back room, there was a guy that came to one of my parties and he was in a wheelchair. And a good friend of mine, his name is Greg. I met him when I was going out and dancing and stuff. The thing is, he came there, he was life of the party. What party was that?
That was New Year's.
New Year's party.
Yeah.
He messaged me on Facebook like, hey, is it like stairs or is it a main floor? I'm like, bro, it's the main floor, but come on, come through. He was like, how much is it? I said, don't worry about it, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He came, he danced, everything. He asked me, you need help with anything?
Right.
Enjoy yourself. You know? And the thing with him, like, he didn't dance, he didn't do none of that. But he was down here in his wheelchair doing the hustle.
Yeah.
Y'all know the hustle.
Yeah, doing the same.
Doing it in his wheelchair.
Yeah.
So I feel like no matter how bad you feel about something, you can always be good towards somebody with your attitude. So just embrace you.
There's always somebody that got a voice for you.
Be extraordinary in your own way. So that's extraordinary Zell right there, you know, flip the jacket. All that good stuff, but yeah, you know, I want to see the hustle.